Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Monique Flemings, and today's video is going to be a how to apply flawless foundation. So foundation is pretty hard to tackle when you're just beginning out. So it's really important to apply a flawless foundation base because it's the base to your makeup. This might be for beginners, this might be for people who just want some update tips on how to apply foundation, whatever it may be. I'm going to show you guys how to keep your foundation from creasing, caking up. Let's just get started actually. Okay, so tip number one that I'm going to start with is something that a lot of people tend to skip, and that is to moisturize. Moisturize your face. I know you thought it was going to be a primer. No, it ain't. You need to moisturize your face. You need to cleanse your face first of all. That's a whole nother video, the skincare routine. Okay, it's coming. You need to actually moisturize your face and hydrate your skin, because if you don't, if you have dry skin like me, when you apply primer, foundation, it's just going to absorb all of that stuff because you're dehydrated, and it's just going to be, just a sad application. So if you want a really smooth, flawless looking base, then you gotta clean your skin, and then you also have to hydrate it. A good way to do it is to drink some water and to moisturize. I like to use for my moisturizer, I like to use Home gel, and this is a gel based moisturizer, so it's really dope. Every day before I do my makeup, I literally just apply maybe like 3 skirts because I'm obsessive, and then I just gloss myself up. And I typically don't do this with like my hair on. I usually do this in the bathroom before I do my hair, before I do my eyebrows, before anything. But for the purpose of being on camera, I had to do my eyebrows, okay? So this is a really good moisturizer, and you can apply some more if you need it because I'm feeling a little dry. And you guys see how it just naturally gives me this glow. And Jackie Aina put me onto this. You guys know I love Jackie Aina. If you know me, you know I love her. She has a great skincare video that put me on to so many products for women of color. So I just linked maybe that video below. But that's one of the skincare products that I definitely recommend. And it's super hydrating, so I really love this. That brings me to step number 2. Hydrate. You have to drink a lot of water. You have to drink water. It's just one of those things that Mother Nature has provided for us to be able to look good. I don't know, but it works. So make sure that you are stacking up on your water. Just always have a bottle or a glass next to you, and just hydrate up, be thirsty. It's okay to be a little thirsty sometimes. I like to stack up on primers, okay? What's that Mayweather quote? One is too close to none. That's how I feel about primers. One primer is too close to no primer. So this is the No Pore Room Primer from Touch of Soul. And then another primer that I've really been feeling that's super dope is the Fenty Beauty Primer, and this is the Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. And I love, of course, the Benefit Pore Professionals Primer. This one is also my banger, okay? So I usually stack these on top, and I start off with the Touch of Soul Primer because this one is the most smoothest. So I like to start off with just a smooth lotion type base. So I just apply some amount in my hands, smooth it out, and I apply this everywhere. It moves around. You know how like some primers don't move, and I feel like you want to apply just a smooth primer, so like a creamy primer opposed to one that's really stiff and just kind of won't budge or move anywhere. I think the first primer that you should put on is a creamy one and a smooth one. Another one that I like for that one is the Hangover Primer from Too Faced. This one is a really nice creamy, like lotion based primer. That's basically what I'm saying, is that you should do a lotion based primer first and then move into the more stiff and matte primers. The matte primers are going to be the ones that don't move. So next I'm going to just apply this and some of my little issues, my little issue places. I might put like a lot, but it's okay. And then I'm just going to kind of pat this into my skin. And this is also a good blurring primer, which is why I like this. So I put a little too much, but it's okay. I'm just tapping this into my skin opposed to when I rubbed it into my skin when I had the more moisturizing primer. This is a mattifying primer. It's not as mattifying as my next one, but it is mattifying enough, and the point that it makes is that it's a blurring primer, so I want to make sure that it does sit on top of my imperfection areas so that it can actually do its job in a blur. So I don't want to just move it around. You guys see it's a lot on my hand. Just gonna have to RIP that one. And I'm not just getting out there. I'm so ashy. My face looks a little ashy, but that's okay. That's what primer does to us. It's just what it does. I don't know why. Okay, lastly, I'm gonna go in with this Professionals primer from Benefit. And I'm literally just going to need a dab of this. I'm not gonna need a lot because I'm really just gonna pat this into my super problem areas. And that is where my pores like to gather and like just kind of revolutionize against me. I don't know what they be doing, but I don't like it. My pores are really bad like over here, which is why I'm not putting on highlights. Sometimes my pores are like, hey, and I'm like, no, go back where you came from. That's not what we're doing today. I just really need to gather up this area sometimes. And I just pat this into my skin. As you guys see, I look super dead. Okay, so it's a long process, but that is the best way to secure your makeup when you don't want your makeup to move, budge. Stack up those primers. Don't be afraid to use certain primers for certain things. So next, I'm going to actually set my primer with a translucent powder, and I'm going to be using the one from Laura Mercier. This is in the shade Translucent Deep. And I know what y'all thinking, like, girl, you ain't even get to foundation yet, and it's okay. It's a process. I'm just going to be putting this, pressing this into my skin. And this is just going to give me that extra secure coverage, especially around my mouth area. Just get really in this mouth area because they be trying to play me, trying to have me out here. And now she's ready for some foundation, y'all. The foundation I'm going to be using is this Yves Saint Laurent All Hours Wear Foundation. This is one of my ride or die foundations. If you guys already haven't checked out my first impression / review on this, go ahead and check it out. I will pop it up on the screen somewhere so you guys can know I had something on my eyelash. So I like to just squirt my foundation on the back of my hand. And this is to warm it up. This is like a little bit of a waste because I have dry skin. So my back of my hand will absorb some of that makeup and I can't be able to use it. But it does really like warm up the foundation. So I just like to put it in little sections of my face. So I just take a Morphe, this is a Morphe White Sis brush. And I literally just stipple this in place. So I typically start underneath my eyes. And then I just kind of move the foundation down. If there is any excess, I just kind of move it down by doing a little swirl. But other than that, it's really just stippling. Look how good this matches my skin. Like, oh, okay, Yves Saint Laurent. This brush makes it so easy to apply foundation. So if you are a beginner, I would definitely look into this stippling foundation brush from Morphe. I get creases in this area of my face, so one of the tips that I have for you guys is to not put as much product there. Put a super duper amount of primer there, but don't put as much foundation there just because it does make it easier to crease and to just start to, like, you know, mess up. And it's just easier if you have almost no product over there. I'm just gonna take some translucent powder one more time and just hit this little area. I just really don't play about this area, guys. It gets so creasy. And then you're ready for your concealer. But feel free to switch it up and, you know, do your own routine for what works best for your skin type and whatever problem areas you might be dealing with. Yeah, this is going to conclude this video. Thanks guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Leave me comments below if you did not like it. Like, square up what's good. And of course, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so. Also, follow me on Snap and Instagram and all those fun little social media sites. I'm always on there, super active. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.